Ah, I see Ryo has learned how to set the alarm on his watch. That's very convenient. And we hear the sound of a conspicuous motorcycle outside. That must mean Joy's here, just as she promised.
Joy.
ほら、さっさと降りてきな。
ああ。
Ryo's just like, okay, I'll take orders from her. Why the hell not? Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Shenmue II HD with the Long Couch. Now, right off the bat here, we've got an obligation. Let's get down here and talk to Joy, see what she has in mind for us.
出かけるのかい？ええ。じゃあ宿代払っていきな。一泊38ドルだぜ。
About that.
あ、今はちょっと持ち合わせが。なんだよ、金がねえのか？ええ、まあ。じゃあつけといてやるよ。悪い。ブラブラしてる暇があるなら少しは金稼いだらどうだ？バイトだってギャンブルだってなんなら質屋だってあるんだぜ。この香港にはよ。
はい、わかりました。金をなんとかしないとな。
Okay, information. Ryo needs money to continue his journey. From here on, press Y to have a conversation regarding money. Listen to the information regarding ways to gain money such as pawn shops, part-time jobs, and gambling. Yep. So, they have very much expanded the economy system in this game in terms of how you can get your money. Luckily, this guy's very accommodating in terms of our rent.
Eh? なんでもないよ。さっさと働けってことさ。
ソーラがなんだ。
もう行くよ。
Huh, that was weird. Apparently people around here do know how to speak Chinese. They just never actually feel like doing it.
Oh, Joy-san, おはようございます。
親方いる？
ええ、奥の方です。さあ、どうぞどうぞ。
Look at that. Just opens up right for her. I love how Joy's like the Batman of Hong Kong, right? Like, people just open up doors for her.
さあ、働け働け。一個運んで10ドルだ。乱暴に運ぶなよ。
相変わらず口うるさいね、親方。
おう、ジョイか。おめえも相変わらず口が悪いな。そいつは。
あたいのダチだ。
おお。
ねえ、こいつにアルバイトさせてやって。
こいつ？
つまんないことずっとすんじゃないの？頼むよ、孫親方。
まあいいけどよ。向こうっきの強そうなあんちゃんだな。
ここじゃそのぐらいの方がいいでしょ。
ま、そりゃそうだな。よし、あそこにいるヒゲのやつに聞きな。
わかりました。
サンキュー。
ウェルカム、ジョイ。
じゃあね。
Seriously, she's always just like dropping in out of nowhere and getting us out of trouble. People just like open up all the doors for her, just like, here you go. She's Batman.
俺は特輪ってんだ。よろしくな。
葉月です。こちらこそ。
いや、始めるとすっか。俺の指示に従って動いてくれ。
はい。
よーし、あそこに運ぶぞ。重いからな、落とすんじゃないぞ。よっ、左だ、左だ。よし、俺が指示するとき以外は前に押し続けてくれ。
はい。
よっしゃ、よっしゃ。
Okay, well this seems simple enough.
右だ。
Wait, what?
よいしょ。
I was gonna say, all we have to do is walk straight ahead.
よっしゃ、右だ。
Except,
よいしょ。右だ。 よっしゃ。
Dylan seems to not be into that idea, guys.
左だ。よっしゃ。 よいしょ右だ右だよし下ろすぞよしよっだいぶいい感じになってきたぞよし次だはい
Well,
よし今度はこいつだはい
this is the basic gist of how we can make money in this game with a part-time job here at the docks.
左だ
Not quite as exciting
よしよ
as using a forklift,
よいしょ
but it does kind of have its own charm to it, I suppose.
左だ
I'm honestly really entertained by Dylan's voice and the way he shouts things.
右だ
I mean, it doesn't make a ton of sense because you're just constantly zigzagging back and forth in ways that you don't need to,
よしよ
but they had to make a game out of it somehow, right?
よいしょ
You only actually get to do this for about,
右だ
I think it's like 2 or 3 hours in game, so it's about 10 minutes in real time.
おめえとは気が合うみてえだな
And
次だ
the less you screw up, the more crates you have time to carry. So if you screw up,
今度はこいつだ
then, you know, you'll make less money because you can carry less
右
crates.
だ
Hopefully I won't actually screw up, but I could,
よしよ
because this does get more complicated the longer you do it. He'll start zigzagging a lot more, for some unknown reason.
よしよ左だ左だ
But it's basically just hitting these QTE prompts that he tells you, and holding down forward otherwise.
左だよいしょ左左
And then sometimes you have to do it twice, like that.
よしよ右だ
Sometimes he'll get really crazy and make you do it 3 times even,
よし下ろすぞ
depending on the difficulty level that you make it to.
よっよし次だはい
I guess it's kind of weird doing this with Japanese voice acting,
はい
because you kind of have to read the subtitles to know exactly what you're supposed to do.
右だ
I mean, it does give you the arrow prompt, but once you start getting into multiple directional button pushes,
よいしょ右だ
you have to actually
よし
read the text to know how many times to do it.
右だよし
Or just listen to him, I guess, but
左だ
it can be weird
よい
if
し
you
ょ
don't speak Japanese.
左だ
Like right now, what are we doing right now? This is stupid.
左だよいしょ
But that's how it works.
よし右だ右だよし下ろすぞよしよっ気持ちも呼吸もぴったりだ
Yeah, Dylan.
よし次だ
I actually really like this guy. He's just kind of a doofus, but he's such a lovable
今度はこい
doofus.
つだはいよっ
And honestly, he's just...
右だ右だ
I don't know if it sounds insensitive or whatever, but I really do just get a huge laugh out of like the way he says things.
左だ
Shidada.
左左
Mediasha. Oh no!
俺が指示した回数だけそこに押してくれ
Sorry, Dylan. I actually thought I did that right, but apparently not.
右だよし左だ左だ左だ
Oh! That one I did screw up.
やっちまったしっかり頼むぜ
Yeah. You can't actually break anything just because you drop something during this.
よし右だ右右
What the fuck?
俺が右右って言ったら右に2回押してくれ
That time I definitely hit it, guys. I think my D-pad is screwing me over here.
よし左左左
Wow. This is
俺が
awful.
指示した回数だけそこに押してくれ
I'm really having trouble with like the multiple presses for some reason. Like only one of these have I legit screwed up myself.
よいしょ右だ右だよし下ろすぞ
Alrighty.
よし
It's not a big deal though. We're not going to be able to get like the maximum amount of profit from this,
よし次だ
but we'll get enough money to get us started.
よーし今日はここまでだみんな さん。初めてでだいぶ疲れたろ。ほら、今日のバイト代だ。6個運んだから60ドルだな。
どうも。
また手伝ってくれよ。
はい。次は港南街を探すか。
All right. So we finished work for the day. I believe we can come here and move crates once a day if we're so inclined. But frankly, it's not something we're going to be doing very often in this game.
トクリンさん。
おお、どうした？
港南街に行きたいんですが、ワンチャイってどっちでしたっけ？
キングスロードを渡るんだよ。こっからだと遠いからな。公園の方でもう一回聞いてみな。
ありがとうございます。
He doesn't feel like giving us super great directions. But that's not a big deal. Okay, so we're back here in Fortune's Pier, guys. And at this point in the story, we should be looking for the Yantin apartments in the South Carmaine Quarter. I'm not sure that we're actually going to get to that today, though. I think I'd kind of rather spend the day just exploring and making a little bit more money and just kind of showing off some of the stuff in this game, because there are actually a crap load of ways to make money. Can I go in here?
鍵がかかってるな。
So there's certain warehouses around here that we can actually go in and gamble at. My problem is I just don't remember exactly which ones. These are the kind of things that'll come back to me as we play. Warehouse number 8 up here? Warehouse number 8. I'm pretty sure 9 is one of them. If we come around the side here. What's going on in here? Oh, yeah, we got some gambling in here for sure. Hi, guys. What's going on in this place? Oh, is this roll it on top?
すいません。
お、若いの。あんたもう勝負と行くかい？
いえ、ちょっと聞きたいことが。
今お客さんの相手してんだ。悪いが外で他のやつに聞いてくれ。
Well, fine then. Be that way.
わかりました。
But what if I actually wanted to play your game?
さあさあ、上でやったりだ。儲けたいやつは勝負勝負。おう兄ちゃん、勝負しようぜ。
ああ、やろう。
よし。で、兄ちゃん、いくら張るんだ？
So this is a very simple game, guys, where basically you just make a bet and see who can roll the higher total of a certain number of dice. Let's play for 10 bucks.
これで。
いいぜ。じゃあ、俺から振るぞ。上でやったり。
6.
合計で。
Not bad.
まあ、こんなところか。
So I gotta beat 6, and if I do that, then I win the amount that I bet. Here we go.
頼むぞ。
Wow. Okay.
合計で2。残念だったな。隙がなかったな。もう一丁勝負するかい？
No, thank you.
本番だろ？
いや、やめとこ
う。なんで？つまらねえな。
I understand when the universe is telling me to not bother. How about some other means of making money, though? How do you feel about telling me about that kind of stuff?
すいません。
なんだい、若いの。
この辺でアルバイトができるところ知りませんか？
海運事務所ってところでアルバイトを募集していたぜ。
わかりました。
So that's actually the job that we just did. You guys remember how I mentioned how this game has like context-sensitive discussions in it? Well, we just unlocked another type of that, which the guy at the Come Over Guest House told us about, where basically if we lock onto somebody and hit Y, we can ask them about different ways to make money. And a lot of them will have different types of things to say.
すいません。
なんだい兄ちゃん。
この辺でアルバイトができるところ知りませんか？
海運事務所ってところに行ってみね。荷物運びの人手が足りねえって言ってたぜ。
わかりました。どうも。
Yeah, everybody around here is going to tell us about hauling crates at the Fortune's office. Which, like I said, is, it's kind of fun like once or twice, but it's not what I tend to spend a lot of time in my game doing. I think instead, we should probably head back to Wanshai, and we will pick up some new things to do over there. Alright, back to Workers' Pier. there's a lot more gambling than just that place. There's also a Warehouse 10, I believe, that has a lot more. But I think we'll head back for that later when we actually have cash in hand. Right now, I'm not sitting very pretty. Now, can't remember when a particular cutscene happens. Not sure if I can get it to trigger here. What if I run by on this side? Here we go.
これはお客様。
お前はい
かがです？香港の思い出がたった50ドル。
いらない。
そんな冷たいことおっしゃらずに。
いい。
今しかこの思い出の写真は手に入らないんですよ。
いらない。
ああ、わかりました。それなら30ドルにしましょう。
しつこいぞ。
それなら10ドル。
悪いけど急いでるんだ。
まあそうおっしゃらずに。せっかく取ったんだからお願いしますよ。
頼んだわけじゃない。
なんだと？お前が取ってくれって顔してたから取ったんじゃねえか。いいから10ドルで買え。
Guy's getting really aggressive. It's Batman.
何が10ドルだって？
ジョイ。
へえ、よく取れてるじゃない。
だろ、こう見えても俺はプロだからよ。
へえ、そうだったの。じゃあもう一枚頼むよ。お金はこれと一緒にあたいが払う。
そっか。オーケ
一緒に撮ろ
おい、俺は写真なんか。
う。いいからいいから。
She's so pushy.
これはあんたが持ってな。こっちはあたいがもらっとく。
ー。おい、料金がまだ。
ついてきな。払ってやるよ。じゃあね。
おい、ちょっと待ってくれ。
That guy got owned. And we get a photo of Joy to add to our sweet collection of ever-growing photographs, guys. Our ever-growing collection of photographs, I guess would be the proper way to say that. So here's the snapshots that I've taken so far in this game. Most of these are garbage. In event photos, here's where we can view all the photos that we've gotten throughout the course of this entire saga. This is one we found in the Hazuki dojo basement. Father and some strange guy. And on the back is something that we can't really read. There's the Hazuki family. There's our friends. And finally, this picture of me and Joy. Me looking like I'm really not into it. Seriously though, how many times is she just gonna like zoom in on her motorcycle and bail us out of trouble? Why did I have to come up with that comparison? As if I wasn't attracted to her enough. Now I have to deal with the whole Batman thing too. Good lord. Alright. There's another totally missable event cutscene somewhere around here. Just got to look around and find it. Might be up in the next section here. I cannot express to you how much stuff is missable in this game, guys. There's so much, and a lot of it is honestly like kind of difficult to get if you don't know exactly what you're doing. So I'm gonna try to make this as complete as possible, but it's a tall order. This is the shop I was looking for right here.
いらっしゃい。
すいません。この写真の子供は。
え？ああ、ウォンな。
この子釣りをするんですか？
うん。前に売れ残った竿をやったことがあってね。その竿で釣れたからってわざわざ写真持ってきてさ。まあよっぽど嬉しかったんだろうな。もっとも釣りだけじゃなくスリやかっぱらいもするらしいけど。 あんたもしかして。
ええ、ま
根は優しいいい子なんだけどな。
あ。はあ。
訳ありみたいだね。いいよ、必要なら持ってきな。
ありがとうございます。
恩にあったら伝えてくれ。あんまり悪さするなと俺が言ってたって。
わかりました。
For some reason, I don't think he'll listen to me. But sure, I'll let him know. And we get a photo of Wong. I like the whole concept that we just keep getting photos and just, you know, chronicle like all of our adventures. Just add to the album. It's cool stuff. But let's see. I think pretty much all of these, except maybe the photo with Nozomi, are missable. Just off the top of my head, I'm pretty sure you don't actually have to have any of these, except for this one. So that's kind of funny if you think about it. Back here, we have some lucky hit boards. This game is all over the place, guys. I mean, like, I don't even know how many locations there are. They're just... The buildings in Hong Kong are just wallpapered with lucky hit boards. So if you find a good one that you like to play, you know, it's a decent way to try to make some money. Like, they all have different values. They all have different board layouts. This one here is a bet of $5, but it pays out at twice the odds, and there's 2 winning spots on there, as you can see. This one pays out at 5 times the odds, but there's only 1 winning spot. So it's harder to win, but you stand to win a lot more. And yeah, I'm not sure which board I want to try to play on. I do want to play it at least once, but it's not really like the best way in the world to make money. One thing I should do though, anytime you see that symbol right up there, that sign with like, I don't even know how to describe it. It's got the green border and then the red in the middle and some kind of, what the hell is that even supposed to be? Oh, it's a fish. It's like a fish with talons. That's so weird. That's the symbol for pawn shops. It's a good idea to stop into these and pick up the flyers. I think we actually already have the flyer for this one, though. Let's talk to the person and just make sure.
すいません。
お兄さん、何か用ですか？
いえ、失礼します。
Oh, Ryo doesn't even want to ask him for directions.
お兄さん、うちは初めてですか？
え
じゃあ、これを持って行ってください。うちのパンフレットです。買取価格が書いてありますから。で、何を売りたいんですか？
Okay, thanks for that. So, you have the option to sell sets of pawn toys, you know, your capsule toys, or just single ones. I actually don't think I really have any sets. I mean, oh shit, maybe I do. Maybe I have a lot more than I thought I did. Because I guess the ones that are circled are the ones that I actually have. Man, I bought way more capsule toys than I thought. So if I wanted to part with some of these, the animal collection, do I seriously have the entire animal collection? I can sell that for 200 right now? That's crazy. Oh, you know what? I think those are the ones I had in the first game and I didn't like understand why I had them. I don't know if that's some kind of bonus in the HD version of the game or what. But then there's like the forklift completion set. There's another forklift collection set here. Then there's like Virtua Fighter sets. I'm missing one of these. Space Harrier. Oh, that's what Ben's Banes is from? Dude, I don't think I knew that. Oh, that's cool. Doesn't make me hate them any less because of how much they've tortured me throughout the course of this series, but that's still cool. Balls, I'm missing the red ball. Missing 1 red dice. So for a lot of these, I'm just missing 1 or 2 for the set, which is unfortunate. But yeah, you can go through. There's so many in this game. Look at all this stuff. It's kind of insane. You know, a lot of these were available in the first game. Some of them are only available now. Some of them from the first game aren't available anymore.
いえ、 やめておきます。
え？この額で買い取るのはうちぐらいなものですよ。何か売っていきませんか？
Yeah, that is patently not true, by the way.
いえ、やめておきます。
え？どうして？気が変わったらまた来てください。うちは旅行者には優しいんですよ。
Okay, thanks, pal. Yeah, so there's actually a lot of pawn shops in this game, guys. I want to say in the area we're in now, I think there's actually 10 of them in total. And they all have different sets and different items that they will actually buy from you. They don't all buy all of them. You can only sell certain ones at certain places. And they all have different prices as well that they will pay. That's why it's good to grab the flyer, because then you can go into your collection somewhere. I don't know how it's laid out in this inventory system. Pawn shop, here we go. I'm pretty sure we already had this, but we got another one anyway. And then we also have the one for the green market. Maybe this is the one we picked up. And you can go in here and check the prices. You will find that they're different. I guess the bad news is this really only gives you the set prices, though, and not the individual prices. Although, if I remember correctly, if it gives you the most for the set price, it's also going to give you the most for the individual prices. So even though you won't get the exact number total from it, you still kind of know like where you should go if you want to buy or if you want to sell something from a set. I never really took the time to like figure out where the best places to go would be to sell things I wanted to sell. There's two that I know of that are kind of like the best bang for your buck. I know where like the best place is to sell specifically like the Sega toys, and I know where the best place is to go to sell the lighters. And I don't know when I'll get there. We'll get there at some point. I think for now, let's take a look at these lucky hit boards here. Okay, 50 with 2 times odds. That's not bad because that has 2 spots to win. And then 20 times 5. That one would be a little bit more difficult. I think I'd like to start off by finding one with a slightly lower bet. Actually, you know what? I'm feeling adventurous. I've got the 20 bucks. Let's try this one right here. It's a long shot,
すいません。
いくつやってくれよ兄ちゃん。
but I'm feeling lucky.
やらせてくれ。
台を選んでくれ。
Okay, we're gonna go for this one.
よし、これだ。
So, Lucky Hit is basically just Plinko from The Price is Right. It's pretty much random. Anyone who says that they're actually good at this game is full of shit, because you really have no say in where your ball ends up. Like, you can choose where to drop it for sure, but that doesn't really dictate where it's going to land. You can't, like, calculate it and figure that out and get it for sure. Even if you drop it in the exact same place every time, the path that it takes dropping down will end up being completely random. Like, if you don't move your hand at all and you just drop it right dead center when it first gives you the option, it'll go a different way every single time. So it truly is random. It's just fun, you know? It's like Plinko. Who doesn't love Plinko? But it's not the most reliable way to make money, I'll say. Case in point.
ああ、残念。惜しい。よっしゃ。もう一回どうだ。
No, thank you.
また今度にするよ。
そっか。また来てくれや。
Alright, well, this guy gets to keep my hard-earned money. Let's go find another one, and then we'll try something a little bit different. Because I want to show you guys another part-time job we can do. Which, again, is not going to be the most consistent way to make money. Oh, man, I totally got turned around. I gotta buy a map. Let's see, if I come up here... I swing a left here. Yeah, this is where I was trying to go, I think. Up this way should be Yeah, this is the come over guest house area. Hey, what up, dude?
ちょっといいかな。申し訳ないっすけど、看板直すのを手伝ってもらえないっすか。
Sure, why not?
ああ、いいよ。じゃあ、お願いします。じゃあ俺、言われた通りに看板を動かすんで、上か下か声かけてください。ああ。看板がまっすぐになったら、一声かけてください。わかった。じゃあ、行くっすよ。
Okay, get that down, buddy.
下だ。下だ。下だ。
One more.
下だ。
Keep going.
下だ。下だ。よっ。上だ。ほい。
I think right about there.
よし、そこだ。これでいいんすか？ああ、そこだ。はあ、曲がったな。
Ah, fuck.
これじゃダメっすよ。はあ。また親方に叱られるな。すまない。いや、兄さんのせいじゃないっすよ。
It totally is my fault.
できたらもう一度お願いしたいんすけど。
Okay, let's try one more time.
上か下か言えばいいんだな。そうっす。じゃあ上か下かお願いするっす。
Okay, down one more.
下だ。
That's gotta be it, right?
よし、そこだ。これでいいんすか？ああ、そこだ。
Hey, Good Samaritan, yeah.
バッチリっすね。ありがとうございました。ところで聞きたいことがあるんだ。え、なんすか？港南街ってどっちかな？そこを右に曲がって道なりに行くと肉屋が2軒あるっす。その肉屋の先をずっと道なりに行くと港南街っす。肉屋の先か。わかった。ありがとう。こっちの方こそ助かったっすよ。
Thanks, homeboy. So that's one of those random events right there that is totally missable and honestly doesn't really add anything to the game in terms of like story value or anything. But I really like it because it just adds to the atmosphere of it. It's kind of like the side quest with helping the old woman find her house that she was looking for in the first game. It's just there to make you feel good. So here are some lucky hit boards that don't actually pay out in cash. You have a chance to win rare capsule toys. These Dural figurines right here, like I think they're Dural Gold and Dural Silver, are actually pretty rare. Right there is the guy from Space Harrier, which I think you could only win in the Tomato Mart in the first game, but now you can get him from Lucky Hit, and you might even be able to get him in certain capsule toy machines too. Stuff like this is just tucked away in like every corner of this game. It's really kind of crazy. I wonder what's back here. Ah, we got another roll it on top with a max bet of 300. That's a little too spicy for my taste right now. Oh, and this one's 500. You know what? I was wondering why I was drawn to this area back here, and I think I know why. That was my spot, guys. That was where I made a lot of my money back in the day. Once you actually get 500 bucks, you can go back there and play Roll It on Top and win money pretty quickly. Especially if you decide to save scum it, which you can do. It may be dishonorable, but, you know, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. That was one thing they added to this game. You know, if you remember me talking about in the first game, you couldn't just save anywhere in the original version. You had the resume feature, but it didn't work as a hard save. For the sequel, in Shenmue II, on the original Dreamcast, they added the ability to save wherever you wanted. So save scumming became a real thing, because you could save right before you gambled, and then if you lost, you just reloaded and tried again.
いらっしゃい。お金に困ってたらいつでも相談に乗るから。お客さん見かけない顔ね。うちは初めてでしょ。
え
じゃこれをどうぞ。うちのパンフレットよ。
買取価格はそれ見てちょうだい。
Thank you very much.
で、何を売りたいのかしら。
Well, let's check the price on some of these sets. Just glancing this over, I think most of these are not going for quite as much as they did at the other place we were just at. But that's okay.
いえ、やめておきま
That's
す。
why we shop
で
around.
もこんだけは出ないよ。なんか売ってきなさいよ。
Not right now, lady.
いえ、やめておきます。
あらそう。残念ね。売る気になったらいつでも声かけてちょうだいね。
Okay, thank you very much. You know what I think we should do right now, guys? We should head over here to this Lucky Hit stand, and we should ask this guy about a part-time job.
すいません。
なんだい？
この辺でアルバイトができるところ知りませんか？
ちょうどいいや。店番やってくれるかい？
Really?
お願いします。
じゃあ準備すっからちょっと待ってくれ。
That's right, guys. We can actually man the Lucky Hit stall.
じゃあ金だ。いいか？この金は預けるんだからな。絶対くすねるんじゃねえぞ。
わかりました。
じゃあ元金減らすなよ。しっかり稼げよ。
はい。
That's interesting. So he gives us $300 with which to try and make money at this
お
stall.
年玉です。やっていきませんか？お年玉どうですか？
お、兄さんバイトかい？
ええ。1回50ドルで、ルールは。
いや、この辺に病院ができたって聞いたんだけどさ。
あ、いえ。俺、この辺は詳しくないんで。
そうかい、弱ったな。まあ、よそで聞いてみるよ。
My, how the tables have turned. Now I have random people coming up to me,
やっていきませんか？
wasting my time asking about directions to
お
places.
年玉どうですか？
So he gives us $300, and I want to say in the original game,
お年玉です。やっていきませんか？
they actually differentiated that by making it green, but in this version, they've taken that out for some reason.
お年玉どうですか？
They differentiate it because it's not our money. We're supposed to be using that to pay people out,
お年玉です。やっていきませんか？
or, you know, add to the pot if we beat people, because the game actually works a little
お
differently
年玉どうですか？
when we are running the stall. We've got to attract somebody over to this,
お年玉です。やっていきませんか？
and then we're actually going to play against them and do like a best 2 out of 3 type thing, I think.
お年玉どうですか？
The thing that sucks about this is you can't just attract anybody. They actually spawn in a specific person. I think it's this guy right here.
一勝負どうですか？1回50ドルで、ルールは。
説明は抜きで構わんよ。
じゃあ、勝負しますか？
一つ遊ばせてもらおうかの。
勝負は1球交代です。お先にどうぞ。
Alright, here we go. So this guy gets to go first. And we're going to see if he wins or not. We basically just have to beat him at a certain number of turns in this game. And if he wins, we're going to pay him out from our pot that the owner of the stall gave us. If we win, then we get some cash.
こっちの番ですね。
This old dude's got some skills, guys. Alright, let's see if we can match him here. I'm going to try over this way. I'll stress again, this is really not the best way in the game to make money because it's pretty much completely random. So, hey, look at that.
よし、どうぞ。次はそっちです。
This is honestly, it seems like a really easy board because it seems like the pegs really kind of funnel you towards the center, which is where both of the winning spots are. So I have a feeling we're both going to do really well on this board. Yeah, look at that. You can't lose!
よしよし。
こっちの番ですね。
This would have been a good one to actually play myself. Just a regular game. Get in there. Get in there. Alright.
入ったな。そっちの番です。
The thing that actually really sucks about working at these lucky hit stands is that you can kind of get into this gridlock where like nobody's winning because you just keep tying each other, and it can start to take a really long time. Oh, hopefully this guy fails here. Yeah, stay over there, stay over there. Oh, but it pushed him right back into the center. Look at that.
俺の番ですね。
I think if I get this one, we'll go into a sudden death, which doesn't differentiate itself at all from the actual game, because we're just going to keep playing until somebody loses.
よし、引き分けですね。ここからはサドンデスになります。
Yeah, so now it's not best out of 3, it's literally just whoever wins. Come on, get over there, get over there. I need this guy to not make it so that I have a chance. Fuck!
こっちの番ですね。
So if I don't make this shot, he wins. Watch me miss. Okay, okay. Yep.
入ったな。そっちの番です。
This is just gonna go on forever. I like how precise the computer is about like where it drops the ball. You can see it like fine-tuning the shot. Sweeping back and forth, left and right. No, this spot's not quite good enough. We gotta go further over this way. Oh, let's adjust.
俺の番ですね。
Come back over here. Yeah, I think right about here. It's like the AI is really putting some thought into it. We are really in a gridlock here. I kind of just want this game to end at this point. Get over there. Get over there. Fuck! You know what? I hope I lose. I don't want to win anymore. Hey, there we go. Okay, I've got to make this shot. I think right about here. Okay, it's sticking to the right. Get back over, get back over. You know what you're supposed to do. There it is. There it is. Okay, so we win 50 bucks from that. And basically we just go back to what we were doing. So that's 50 bucks in the pot now. And if we maintain that, by the time the owner comes back, we'll get half of it. So we just made $25. However, if another guy comes up and wants to play, and he ends up winning, then we lose the 50 bucks from the pot, and we go back to the 300 that we started with, and then we don't get anything when the owner comes back. So it's very possible to lose the money that you just made. And I think I'm going to not try and attract anybody else. I think this guy really wants it. This guy wants it bad.
一勝負どうですか？1回$50で、ルールは。
いい、分かってるよ。
じゃあ、勝負しますか？
面白い、やってやるよ。
勝負は1球交代です。お先にどうぞ。
Alright, let's do this. Oh, this guy picked the other board. Okay, this could actually be more interesting. Let's see how this goes. I think the board that the customer picks is pretty much random. And this one... Yeah, this is a wee bit more interesting.
やった。
俺の番ですね。
Alright, alright. We're gonna go for the right side. Stick it over, stick it over. Yeah. Oh. Oh, it screwed me.
ダメか。そっちの番です。
I like the idea that these guys that come up and play Lucky Hit are like professional Lucky Hit hustlers. That guy was like, you're just like me. You're young and good. I was good back in the day.
外したか。
こっちの番ですね。
I'll tell you, boy, I was hot in the game. I was good, and nobody could beat me. Like, Lucky Hit's this institutionalized thing that people spend their whole lives trying to become experts at. It's funny, man. Oh yeah, now we're tied.
よし、そっちの番です。
Miss it. Miss it. I put a hex on you. Miss it. You didn't miss it.
よし、ビンゴ。
こっちの番ですね。
Alright, I'm going for broke over here on the left side. Gods of gaming, hear my prayer. You didn't hear my prayer. God damn it.
ダメか。俺の負けですね。
余計なことだけど、もうちょっと愛想よくした方がいいぜ。
Okay. So now we're back to exactly $0 profit. This is why it's usually not a good idea to actually try to make serious money this way. It's very, very unreliable. But, you know, I wanted to do it once. It's fun. For like one time. But we're not going to be spending a ton of time doing this, so don't worry, guys. At this point, I just hope that the stall owner comes back and then he'll be like, dude, what are you doing? Is that him right there? I don't even remember what he looked like. I think it's him.
お、ちゃんとやってるな。よしよし。
Yeah.
なんだこりゃ。全然ダメじゃねえか。
すみません。
どうする？もうちょっと続けるかい？
No, thank you.
もうやめます。
バイト代はゼロ。文句はねえな。
そうですか。
まあ、これに懲りずにまた手伝ってくれや。
Well, hey, I didn't lose any money, okay? But I didn't exactly make any either, I know. It's not my fault your boards suck. Why don't you design a better board? Then you can talk all the shit you want, okay? So, yeah. That is what it is, guys. Not the best money-making avenue. You know what is a decent way to make money? And I kind of hate to say it, because I don't really enjoy doing it. But you guys remember when we arm wrestled? Right when we first got into port yesterday? That is actually not a terrible way to make money, if you don't mind button mashing over and over and over again. I'll show you how this works. I don't really know where, like, the best spots are, so I think I'm just going to go back to that original spot and see if those guys are still doing their thing. I think it's early enough in the day that they should be there. If not, we'll have to look around and try and find something else, I guess. But we're going to cruise all the way back. You guys see how big this is? Again, I know it's like, it's not that large compared to modern games, but compared to Shenmue 1, holy crap. There's a lot of surface area here. Hey, look, it's a panda lady.
すいません。
はーい。
オンダローに行きたいんですが、ワンチャイはどっちですか？
道なりに行くだけよ。
そうですか。
This lady just thinks I'm like the biggest idiot in the world. Everything you're looking for is off in that direction. Just go over there. Get away from me. Yeah, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do, guys? Ah, I'm away. I also can't really impress enough upon you how nice it is not having a lot of load times in this version of the game.
よう兄ちゃん、暇ならアームレスリングやっていきなよ。あいつが相手になるぜ。掛け金は1回20ドルだ。やっていくかい？
Yeah, let's give it a shot.
ああ、やるよ。
よし、決まった。 血野郎の登場だ。日本からやってきた侍ボーイ葉月。
I really love the music for this part.
対戦者はリングを血に染めたメキシコの極悪レスラーヒメネス・ガルシャ。
さあ来いよアミーゴ。手加減しといてやるよ。
頼んでない。
言ってろ。
ファイトの掛け声で開始だ。じゃあ行くぜ。レディーファイト。
Okay, here we go. Oh my god, he's kicking my ass! Oh, gotta do better. Oh, there's QTEs involved. And the filter. When you accidentally hit the button. Come on now. Come on. Got him. Woo!
よし。大したもんだ。ほら、取りな。
Thanks.
もう一回、今度は掛け金30ドルでどうだ。あいつ、掛け金が高いほど燃えるんだってよ。どうする兄ちゃん。
Yeah, so that's his sly way of telling you that.
いや、やめとくよ。
そうかい。また気が向いたら来いや。いつでも待ってるぜ。
The more the bet is worth, the more difficult the arm wrestling is going to be. And it actually gets pretty hard pretty quickly. So it's not something that I really enjoy doing. And they start throwing QTEs into it as well. So that part actually makes it more interesting. It's not like an instant win by any means. You know, if you hit the QTE, then you get a little boost. And if you miss it, then he gets a little boost. But they throw it in there right in the middle of it, and you just have to keep hammering away. And if you guys have been following my channel for any length of time, you know that I'm not really into button mashing. So it's not a thing that I like. Although it is a decent source of income if you are good at it, because the bets just keep going up and up until you get to like 50. And so, you know, you're making $20 and $30 and $40 and $50, and it adds up pretty quickly. And much like in Shenmue 1, if you are not in the middle of a cutscene or otherwise preoccupied with anything, you will get a little transition from day to night, which is cool. So, one thing I would like to check out, I just don't actually remember where it is. Let's go into the Pigeon Cafe and see what's in here. I don't think this place has the thing I'm looking for. There's a jukebox back there where we could play some music. But frankly, I don't think there's really anything to do in here. It's interesting the way that Shenmue 2 kind of expanded on the concepts of the first game. Bar swing? There's a lot of places you can go into, but there's not always stuff to do inside them. Okay, this is the place I was thinking of. We got another jukebox here. And then over here, we also have darts. You guys remember how much I love darts from the first game. The issue I'm having here is that the guy I was expecting to be here isn't here. So they expanded on darts in this game by actually letting you play against people, like by betting money and then, you know, trying to do better than them in a darts game. And it's honestly, like, again, not a great source of revenue, but it's a lot of fun for me because I like darts. And some of the people are, like, really good. But the guy that I was expecting to be in there isn't there right now. So I guess I just won't do that. Forget about it. I guess what we should do at this point is maybe go back to that lucky hit stand and see if I can make some easy money, because that board was so easy. May end up screwing myself over, but you know what? It'll be fun to try once. We're running out of daylight here, and honestly, we haven't accomplished much today. So, for that I do apologize, but you know what? I told you we were going to be easing into this game. There's a lot to it. I want to try and make sure we get to show off as much as possible. And the thing is, guys, you don't actually really need money that much in this game. I mean, there's certain things that you will need money for. The game will guide you. But generally, you can get by without really spending a ton of money. Unless you just really want to do fun things. Which I do. There are certain things that you just can't do without money. So, I would very much like to get my reserves up a little bit. Alright, so what is the bet here? This is not the same board that I was looking at before. Is this a different spot? This is a different spot, isn't it? Ah, shit. Where was the one I was looking at? Thought it was that one. Well, let's move up a little more and try and find another one. So here's the come over guest house. Up here is the golden quarter. Ooh, I bet you we can find some fun stuff in here.
地図か。栄光街の地図か。持っておこう。
Yep, I'll spend a little bit of money on a map. Although, actually, come to think of it, this is kind of the most basic quarters in the game. There's honestly not much to it, because it's basically just a straight shot up this road here. There's some fun things in it, though. We've got the Golden Jewelers. We've got one of the best views in the game in terms of just seeing the hustle and bustle of the city. We can't actually go across this street, but we can see the people. We can talk to a lot of these people if we really wanted to. Watch the cars go by. There's a neat little detail up here. Very, time-appropriate detail. If we look... Where is it? Not sure where the thing is that I'm looking for. You know what? I think it was back here, but I think they changed it. Oh, that's so weird. This building right across the street here with all the flags, those used to be like Great Britain flags. And now it says something different, hotel and resorts? I wonder why they changed that. The reason that was such a cool detail in the original was because Hong Kong was actually a Great Britain colony up until a certain point. Like, it's not anymore, but it was at the time that this game takes place. So that's why they had Great Britain flags hanging off this building here. And they have changed it in this release. That's so weird. Oh my god, guys. Look what we got here, though. Frickin' Tomato Mart. Hell yeah. We knew this was here, right? Golden Quarter Tomato Mart. The thing that actually sucks in this game is all that cool stuff that we could buy in the Tomato Mart in the first game is actually not really in here anymore. Pretty much the only things we can buy are certain snacks that are pretty expensive.
いらっしゃいませ。あら、あなたひょっとして日本人？
Why yes, actually.
ええ。
私、泉、高野泉。こっちに留学してるの。あなたは？
葉月亮だ。
ようか、よろしくね。
まだこっちに慣れてないんだ。よろしくな。
こちらこそ。私も高校出てきたばっかりだから。
じゃあ同い年だな。
亮もこっちに留学してるの？
いや。
いいわ。そのうちゆっくり聞かせてね。
ああ。
Wow, what a friendly girl. Okay, nice to meet you, Izumi. So, what was I saying? Right, we can buy these snacks here, and they will get us... I don't think we actually get a raffle pool in this game. I think we just get a capsule toy with them. And again, it might be like slightly more rare than something we would get out of a machine. But we can't buy tapes, we can't buy like candles or light bulbs or anything. It's actually pretty bare bones. So that's disappointing. But at least we met somebody friendly here. Somebody just like us. Here overseas, doing the scene, fresh out of high school.
泉。
何？よ。
恩太郎に行きたいんだ。港南街はどっちかな。
知り合いでもいるの？
ちょっとな。港南街はどっちかな。
ここを出ると 左へ行く道があるから、その先を白心街って言うんだけど、港南街は白心街に入って右よ。屋台街の方じゃないからね。
ありがとう。
Thanks, Izumi. Right. So that's pretty much the only reason to come in here. Get out of my way, bitch. I'm trying to leave. So that's cool. If we continue along the Golden Quarter street here, we do have the Pine Game Arcade. Oh, and there's a shopping mall back here, which we can also enter, but I don't think we actually need/want to do that yet. So instead, let's go waste time at the arcade. Because why wouldn't we? Now, to be honest with you, there's not much new in this game that wasn't in the first game, at least not here in this area. The one shiny new thing is this Outrun machine, which we can play, which is another racing game created by Yu Suzuki. Racing's not really my bag, so I was never like super interested in doing that. But we've also got QTE title, and darts, and Space Harrier, and Neon darts, and, you know, all that fun stuff. But looks like we have one of these dart hustlers here, so let's talk to this guy.
ちょっといいかな。
ごめんな。ちょっと気が散るから。
What if I felt like playing you?
よし、次は直球勝負だ。
I love this guy. He's obsessed with baseball, but he's playing darts.
ど真ん中。よ、お前野球好きか？
ま
だったら話は早い。掛け金30ドルで勝負しようぜ。ルールは簡単。5回投げて多く真ん中に当てた方が勝ちだ。つったってねえら早いとこやろうぜ。
Okay, well, this guy's gonna kick my ass, but let's give it a try.
あ、わかった。
そうこなくちゃな。じゃあプレイボールだ。まずは見本を見せてやる。
So, these different people that you can play, they kind of have different win conditions.
なんだよ、外しちまったぜ。
Some of the lower level ones are just about getting a higher score.
じゃあ今度はお前だ。
With this guy, the score doesn't matter. We literally just have to hit the center more than he does. So there's no reason to rush. But
なんだよ、勝負になんねえな。
it's not exactly easy. He's probably gonna nail this one. Yup.
おっしゃ。
Okay, okay. This works exactly the same as it did in the first game in the sense that you don't actually control where Ryo's hand goes. That's terrible.
なんだよ、勝負になんねえな。
You just have to kind of wait for it to be where you want it to be and then try and time it out exactly, but it can be very tricky.
なんだよ、外しちまったぜ。
Okay, he still only hit once. I could tie it up here and be on equal footing. Oh man, right in the beginning I had a shot. Come on, baby, come on. Oh!
じゃねえな。
Yeah, the green edge doesn't count. It's got to be bullseye, dead center.
やっちまったぜ。
I'm surprised he hasn't hit more often, honestly. Didn't feel good about it. Come on, Ryo, work with me here. Work with me, pal. Come on.
なあ、俺のフォームどう思 なんだよ、勝負になんねえな。
I like how he tried to distract me there with questions about his pitching form. You're not pitching, dude. You realize you're in the wrong sport, right?
どうだい、直球ど真ん中だぜ。
Yeah, he wins. He wins big time.
なんだ、終わりか。
ラストか。
But it's still gonna let me throw even though I can't beat him. I guess I'll try just for practice sake. Ah, nope.
な なんだよ、勝負になんねえな。
終わりか。
俺の勝ちだ。ヤッホー悪いけど30ドル置いてってもらおうか。
Yikes.
まあ勝負は時の運だからよ。
Especially in darts, honestly.
どうだい、もう一勝負。
今は持ち合わせがない。
なんだよ、しけた野郎だな。
Yeah, I'm really not doing a good job of making money today. Really not at all. But that's why I have a crap load of capsule toys I can sell to expedite the process. So, in the interest of making that happen, let's head up here and get into... Oh, this is the Lucky Charm quarter. Okay, I gotta figure out where the White Dynasty quarter is. We're gonna take a little roundabout tour. White Dynasty quarter is this way. Hey guys, check this out. 3 Blade Street, baby. Oh yeah. You guys know anything about the 3 Blades? Pretty cool. Pretty cool tie-in. Alright, so let's head down this way. The street signs are very helpful. Is that a map for the Lucky Charm quarter? I want a map for the White Dynasty quarter. If I remember correctly, this quarter is kind of the place to go if you want to pawn stuff, because I think this place has like 5 different pawn shops in it. Just a ridiculous amount of pawn shops. I think this is the quarter. Actually not seen any just yet. What's up here? I think that might go to the Golden Quarter. Which map is this? Yeah. Yeah, we don't want to do that. Okay, so down this way is the South Carmaine Quarter, which is actually where we want to go for the story, but I don't really want to just yet. So I'm going to turn around. White Dynasty Pawn Shop. Here we go. So this pawn shop, I believe, is the best place to come to sell most of your Sega-related capsule toys, like the Sonic ones and all that good stuff.
すいません。
はい、いらっしゃい。金にお困りならいつでも相談に乗るがの。見かけん顔じゃが、うちは初めてかの。ええ。それならこれを持ってきなさい。うちのパンフレットじゃ。買取価格が書いてあるから。で、何を売るんかね。
Okay, let's take a look at the set prices. Most of these look pretty bad, I think. Animal Collection is very cheap. But Sonic Collection would be 60 for the total. I think that's better than the other ones we saw.
Yeah, やめておきます。
おや、そうかね。それは残念じゃの。他に質入れしたいものは？
いえ、やめておきます。
おやおや、そうかい。まあよかったら店内でも眺めていきなされ。
すいません。
Okay.
あ、いえ、失礼しました。
Let's take a quick look at the other flyers we've collected. Just to kind of confirm this. The Honest Pawn Shop, the Sonic Collection goes for 30, yeah. At Green Market, it goes for 50. So yeah, this one is a pretty decently priced place for the Sega ones. It seems that my memory was correct about that. I don't know about selling the set, but let's at least sell some dupes.
いらっしゃい。何か売るんかね。
So, let's see. I've got 2 of these Sonics. Oh, that only goes for $2. Oh, that sucks, but that's probably more It would probably only be like $1 at the other pawn shops. Oh, okay. We're gonna get rid of some of these dupes, guys. So we've got 2 of those, 2 of those, 2 of thems. We've got 3 tails. Yeah, we can get rid of that. We're not getting rid of Supersonic. Don't be insane. Scroll through here and pretty much take a look at... Yeah, that's about all my Sonic stuff. So, okay.
なかなかいい品じゃな。売ってくかの。
はい、お願いします。
毎度どうも。他にも何か売るかの。
いえ、やめておきます。
おやおや、そうかい。まあよかったら店内でも眺めていきなされ。
Okay, that wasn't quite as much as I was hoping for. I guess you get a pretty good, decent boost in the sale price if you have the complete set. But, you know, I really wouldn't want to part with, like, my Supersonic or any of the ones that I only have a single piece of, you know? Like, I'm not about that life. So, I gotta figure out... Okay, that's not the way I want to go. We're actually almost out of time for today. I was hoping I'd be able to get to the other pawn shop that I like. But frankly, I just can't remember where it is. I thought it was in this quarter. But now I'm thinking I was wrong. There's one quarter that has like 5 pawn shops in it. It's just ridiculous. But I'm not seeing them in here. This is White Dynasty. Okay, let's go into Lucky Charm. Trying to keep an eye out for that symbol, guys. We're going to end up getting teleported back home, I think. So I'm just going to run out the clock here. Trying to reacclimate myself. We got a fortune teller place. We got the tailor. We got the clothing shop. All kinds of places in this game. And, you know, a lot of them don't have as much stuff for you to do as they did in the first game. Like, you know, because in the first game, it's Ryo in his hometown. Everybody knows everybody. It's very densely packed. There's pretty much, like, somebody to talk to or something to interact with in, like, every place you can go in. Not so much in this game. In the sense that, like, there's a lot of places you can go in, but there's not a lot to actually do. Wise Men's Quarter. You know what? I think this is what I was thinking of. I think this is the quarter I wanted. I'm gonna buy this map. I think I got the quarters conflated in my head because I remembered White Dynasty Pawn Shop was the best place for Sega toys. And then, for some reason, I like equated all the other pawn shops with that quarter, but I think Wise Men's is actually where it's at. Unfortunately, it's probably too late at this point to do what I was going to do. So we'll probably end up coming back tomorrow, at least for a little bit. You guys see what I'm saying, though, in terms of, like, just how crazy the layout in this game is? I have no idea where the hell I am right now. I'm, like, completely lost. All I want to do is find these damn pawn shops. And I just can't do it. I'm running around in circles like a crazy person. No pawn shops here. Yeah, it's 11:15. I think at 11:30 we're going to get teleported back to our room. Because Ryo is a dull boy and doesn't want to stay out late. Actually, it's because he's got discipline, right? You know, he knows the value of a good night's sleep. He's not gonna stay up all night playing video games and eating Cheetos and then being all exhausted the next day. He knows that his bloodthirsty quest for vengeance comes first. So he's got to be well rested. Now I'm starting to think that I was wrong about this quarter as well. I can't even find a single freaking pawn shop. Oh, here we go. Here's one of them. Yes, this is it. Can I get in here? It's too late. Okay, we're going to mark this with a green spot right there because that's where the money is. All right. Hey, at least I found it. So the Golden Flower Shop, guys, Golden Flower Pawn Shop is a really good pawn shop. It's the highest price for a fair amount of the items. And in particular, it's the highest price for the Zippo lighters that I bought en masse at the start of the game. So if I had gotten here a little earlier, I could have fulfilled my mission. Unfortunately, I just spent too much time being lost, and we're not going to be able to do it today. But that's what tomorrow is for. So I don't feel that bad about it. Yes, the place I've been looking for is right ahead. But... oh, I'm not getting teleported. Interesting. Oh, it's only 10:30. I've been reading the clock wrong. Oh god, I'm so stupid, guys. I'm so stupid. Okay. Well, we really don't have time to get into this story part today, so I'm just gonna try and skirt through this quarter quickly. I didn't even want to get into this quarter today, honestly, but here we are regardless of what I want. Wait, I'm back in White Dynasty. How the hell did I get here? Where the hell am I now? Somebody please help me. I'm so lost. I don't know where I am. I have no money. I'm just a Japanese orphan boy with no worldly experience. And I'm going to die a slow and painful death. What's back here? What the hell is going on back here? Oh, we got a little shortcut. Look at this. Look at this. What's back here? Green market. This is what I've been looking for. Okay. Okay, we're good now. Do you guys also notice how every single area in this game has unique music? Seriously, listen. Every single area has unique music. And a lot of places have different music for night and day, just depending on what time of day it is. It's really just kind of incredible. This guy's still looking at the sign. Dude, I helped you fix it. It's good. You ain't gotta worry about it. Okay. Well, we made it back home. Is this the right place? Yes, it is. So, this guy will hassle you for rent pretty much anytime you walk past him, but if you kind of hug the wall here, you can actually sneak by him and not have to talk to him. And you can just kind of be an asshole and stay here indefinitely without ever paying rent, which is my plan. I know it's not the ethical thing to do, but hey man, we gotta do what we gotta do to survive, you know what I'm saying? We have to. Okay. So that was a relatively unproductive day, unfortunately. But you know what? We're going to have better luck tomorrow. We're going to get some things done tomorrow, guys. And like I said, this is going to be a slow pace in the beginning. We're really going to ease into this. I have to kind of waste a little bit of time for event purposes, but it's going to pay off in the long run, I promise. So, yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. This is Shenmue II HD, and I'll catch you guys in the AM. You all have a good night.